Good Tuesday morning to you. This is Roger Hill of Wuthering Heights Consulting. We have some snow that's moving inbound. This is from a developing area of low pressure that's going to be working its way across mainly to the south of New England, but throwing enough moisture to the north. There is an area of low pressure off to the west of us across western parts of New York State. And what's going to happen is this is going to consolidate and then work its way out off the coast and to the east of Boston into the Gulf of Maine. Right now, the leading edge of snow is, as you can see, it's just now getting into Bennington. Looks like the snow has just barely started. It's been snowing back over toward Albany. Good section of southern New England. Snow's getting ready to work into Boston. Anybody with travel plans headed southbound, you'll be running into that. And it is snowing generally around the greater New York City area with cold temperatures. Quick check on temperatures around the region. We're starting out with super duper cold here in Vermont, of course. And warmer temperatures are on the way. You can see the arrows there showing the wind flow aloft and even at the surface. And these winds are going to be moving in, bringing in slightly warmer air. It's already warmer atop Mount Washington than it is down in the valleys. This is evident with moisture working on in and pretty typical. Looking at the latest computer modelings, this is 850 millibar relative humidity or hectopascal relative humidity at approximately about 4,000 feet. And it is a good indicator that shows basically the advancing of the snow line. It looks like it gets in here roughly about noon or so, and that is in the Washington County area. Not quite into the Northeast Kingdom until it looks like probably around 3 o'clock. So kind of a slow drift. It is falling, of course, in Bennington, and it is overspreading our region. It will be here, it looks like, toward midday and into the early afternoon as snow will begin to fall. Now, in terms of how much snow is going to fall, be falling across the area, and we're looking at a little bit of a more healthy snow across parts of mainly southern New Hampshire into down east Maine. And of course, it skims to the north, but a lighter amounts, as you can see here. Slowing this down right now. We'll run it and start it. Snow moves into Bennington County. It looks like Rutland County by around 16Z. That's going to be about 11 o'clock. And noontime, getting into Washington County. That coincides with the 850 millibar relative humidities and continues to overspread the region. But note the darker blue color, this area here, is more steadier snows and snow that is definitely going to coat things up. So it's parts of southern Vermont. It gets into southern Washington County, spreads north almost to the Canadian border around the Green Mountains and into the Northeast Kingdom by later on today. This assures some potentially snow-coated roads or slippery travel anyway. Snow-coated roads will definitely happen, but it'll be the kind of snow that's a little bit more grippy to drive in. But the evening commute does look like it's going to be a little bit problematic. In terms of actual snowfall and the amounts, well, you can see here that we're going to see potentially anywhere from around 4 to 8 inches, it looks like, in parts of southern New Hampshire and down east Maine. And in this particular area is going to see the brunt of the snowfall. Very fluffy snowfall, very temperature is actually below zero just outside Boston this morning. That extends, of course, into Maine. But for us here in Vermont, you can see we're not looking at a tremendous amount of snow total. Basically anywhere from about a tenth of an inch, perhaps up to a couple inches. Couple inch best chance, you're looking at probably the southern Mad River Valley region, Rochester, back into maybe Randolph, and over toward Rutland area here as the snow begins to move in and overspread the region. It looks like it'll be outbound probably later on this evening. Total accumulations I'm expecting anywhere from about a dusting, far northern areas, to as much as a couple inches just a little bit south of the Barre Montpelier area, more like 3 to 6 inches in southern parts of Vermont. And as areas of low pressure go, this is not a big deal, but this area of low pressure tracks along the southern New England coast and then out into the Gulf of Maine, and it's pretty much out of here. Our next big worry is going to be probably not until Friday when we have a mixed precipitation, wintry mix type event. It's mostly going to be affecting northern sections of the state, less so in the southern areas. Barre Montpelier area, Washington County, might be right on the edge of this, and I would expect some spotty rain shower activity as temperatures warm up aloft, and we're in for a couple of those mixed type precipitation events. A much bigger one, unfortunately, on Sunday, and that one could be problematic for travel. Roger Hill in Wuthering Heights. Thanks for watching.